I am back on this Madden 24. Today I decided to start a brand new franchise mode and focus on the Indianapolis Colts. But before I get into that, make sure you check out my franchise episode where I ended up moving the Cardinals all the way to Tokyo, Japan, and getting Bryce Young, Justin Jefferson, all those. I'll leave you a link. But now we have some work to do with these Colts because I know that they have a bunch of drama going on, and I talked to Jim Irsay and he felt like they needed a change right away at coach. So I'm coming out here with Coach QJB and we're gonna try to make an impact right away. So you see the customization, you can go through and change the type of shirt that you have on. As far as the head and skin, they have these models that you can choose from, but unfortunately, you cannot go in and edit one of these heads, okay? So you basically have to choose which one of these that you want. And I was trying to figure out which one looked the closest to me, in my opinion, and I kind of went with, which one was it? Coach number 1, is that the one? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. So we're starting our oh boy.
Holy moly.
I would like to play for a new team next year, bruh. Like, can I get in the hot diggity dog game without you complaining already?
What in the blue moon?
So it looks like we're gonna have to get Jonathan Taylor out of here. One of the first things that I've been doing when I get on this franchise mode is sign Cook, back to Cook, Cook, back to Cook. Sign Dalvin Cook, and then put him on the trade block and see what we can get for him. I know that's kind of messed up, and I probably can go out there and use him since we don't have Jonathan Taylor wanting to come back to the team anymore. But if I go over to the trade finder, I'm still gonna put him up there and see what pops up, because if there is something better that I feel like I need on the team, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and pull the trigger and accept that trade offer. So we're putting Cook in there. We're gonna see what we're gonna get offered from other teams, and right away we see there are some teams that threw a couple picks down there along with their player Asante Samuel Jr. Look, you see I stopped right there for a minute. I was Chase Young. Dude, they are trying to give away some studs right now. You see this? Christian Kirk, St. Brown. So these teams are willing to give up a player and a few picks just to get Dalvin Cook. Hey, they should have just went to free agency and signed him, you know what I mean? But I think the deal that I want to go for is going to be getting George Pickens from the Steelers, because I think I need a few more receivers, and we're going to see how that plays out. Now, Bryce Young is a 74 overall. When I got on the real game, I know when I was playing with the Dragons, some of you were wondering what was up with his rating being like in the 60s. So we are going to move the Colts, okay? I have been to Lucas Oil. Let me see what they saying over there. The concession stands are pretty sweet. Yeah, that's true. The stadium bathrooms, I don't know about that. They ain't that nice, dog. Somebody over here lying, you know what I'm talking about? But as far as these locations, I showed you all of them in my previous video, but I want to focus on somewhere cold. Anchorage, Alaska, a small market. The personality is laid back. So I had no idea how they would accept our team. The only way that Jim Irsay would agree to move into Alaska was if Andrew Luck would come back. Well, we just told him Andrew Luck was coming back, so he agreed to it. Anyway, we want to have an outdoor stadium, so the teams that come there will have to deal with those elements. You know it's gonna be cold out there, especially in December, January, all that good stuff. So we see we have our stadium, we're ready to go. They are wondering about Anthony Richardson, him making his debut. Now, I decided to actually skip forward through this whole season and one more season. So when I play a game, I'm going to be in the 2025 season. You'll see why here in a minute. But we're talking about that stuff, the new kid on the block. But I'm moving on to the next step in this whole process, which is choosing a draft class. Now that I'm on the real version of the game, I can select the community file, and you see my boy Bingle is up there at the top. He already got all them downloads. Hot diggity dog, brother. So I felt like I would go ahead and check this roster out and see exactly what it was all about. Now, I'm thinking about starting like a real franchise where I dive deep into it and like really draft the players, really scout the players and all that. So once the season starts in real life and all these rosters are set, then I'll probably do that. But you see, we have Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr. is the number 2 prospect, and I was looking at him to see what he was all about. As far as the scouting goes, we don't know any information about him right now, besides what we know in college, of course. We know he's a beast. But you see, all of this, we're gonna have to figure out as time goes along. So I went through and basically told the game that I wanted to lose every single matchup this season. We want to make sure that we have that number 1 pick locked up. So we simmed through the whole season, and the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
Holy moly.
Over the Bengals. Dude, this would be a dream come true, yo. Lamar was the MVP of the season. Yo, screenshot this right here just in case, okay? So going into the very next season, I knew that I had that top pick in the draft, and I wanted to see what Marvin Harrison Jr. could do out here on the field. So we got him out here in a couple of these drills. Look at him already. I'm like, oh man, we might have to spend our number 1 overall pick on a wide. Look at that move. He is making the defensive back look silly. So I think our mind might be just about made up. This dude came out here and dominated. So we're checking out his information under his physicals. Now we can see his NFL combine times along with college pro day. So pretty cool stuff right here. We can compare all of that. We can decide if we want to go ahead and take a chance on him in the draft. And we're looking at his skills as well. So now I'm going to go back. Since we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and check out Caleb Williams and see what he's all about. I figured that since he's the top prospect, look, they have the top pick as going to Tampa Bay. Yo, this is too ironic, isn't it? I could see Tampa Bay actually having like the number 1 pick with the way that they're looking right now. The power rankings or whatnot. So you see Caleb Williams, his physicals and his skills. Just curious, I was going to put my number 1 pick in the draft up on the trade finder just to see how crazy these teams would be in order to get Caleb Williams or Marvin Harrison Jr., all right? So I'm putting that thing up there. We're going to search for the offers. Look at this, man. Star players. All of those draft picks. Buda Baker. Joey Bosa. So these teams are ready to risk it all. Jalen Ramsey, Saquon Barkley to get this number 1 pick and to grab one of these top prospects, even Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, TJ Watt. I'm not going to lie, that last one was kind of tempting. But we're going to the draft right now. Of course, you see you can trade away your pick. You can make your selection, which I'm going to do right now. They give you the timer up at the top, but I definitely do not need that much time to know what I want to do here. Remember, we still have Anthony Richardson at quarterback. Otherwise, I would be going with Caleb Williams, but it only feels right that we get Marvin Harrison Jr. to follow in the footsteps of his father of playing for the Colts. The only difference is we're not going to be in Indianapolis. We're going to be in Anchorage, Alaska. So we ended up making our pick, and I'm happy about that. But now, of course, we have to come over here and change a few things. about Marvin Harrison Jr. Of course, I want to rock number 88 so he can go right after what his father was doing out here with the Colts. And as far as his apparel, we're going to come through, get him some gloves. So the customization is similar to when you're doing your superstar player. You can do this for everybody on your roster. Go through and change the helmet up, the gear, the face, all of that, okay? We're going to put ourselves a towel in the back. I think he actually wears it like that. I actually Googled Marvin Harrison Jr. to try to get some of his gear. Now the shoes, I wanted to be kind of fly out here. So I'm going to go with the Jordan low 7s. Those are looking kind of nice. As far as his face, of course, I wanted to get one that had dreadlocks. So I was looking through these. It took me a little while to kind of figure out which one I liked, but I finally ran across number 32, and I was really feeling this one. Yeah, he looked like he got a little attitude with him. He got the hair back there, a little gritty with the helmet on. I mean, he might look a little bit like Marvin Harrison Jr. Rocking that number 88. So it's about time that we get started. Now, this is Marvin Harrison Jr. in his rookie season, but my gameplay is going to be in the following season, okay? So I'm really going to be in 2025, and you see a look at our team. He's up to an 88 overall, even better than Shaq Leonard, better than some of the vets here on the Colts. And if you keep on going down, Richardson is an 84, but it's about that time. Checking in from Alaska. How cold is it around New Year's there? Richardson did his thing all season. Stroud, he's an 88 overall. So it's gonna be a battle in freezing temperatures. Let's get it! Sunday night prime time football from Anchorage, Alaska. There's that man, CJ Stroud. He's ready to go. Coach QJB wants the ball first. We want to try to strike right away, fast, and catch the opponent off guard with how cold it is out here. You know what I'm... Oh, my goodness! We fumbled on the opening kickoff. Good thing we ended up recovering that. That dude is from the same draft as Marvin Harrison Jr. And I have him running a route across the field. He's wide open, using that speed. Baby, we need to get down this field right now, try to do something. I'm thinking about taking off with Richardson. We are pushed out of bounds. I believe he has like a 91 speed, so he can definitely get around these corners, dude. Now I'm looking, trying to find somebody. You know who I'm going to. We are finding Harrison Jr. again, but I was unable to get that first down, 3rd and 3. We're handing the ball off to our rookie McCarthy around the edge. We are stopped short of the end zone, but we're going to try to punch that bad boy in right here. I have Richardson around the edge with that speed, and he's in there for the touchdown. That man is out there having fun. But now it's time for CJ Stroud to come out. Let's see how his season was. Over 3,000 yards, 24 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. So I got my defense ready. You know we're out here ready to make an impact. This dude Yancey Out here reminding me of Bob Sanders. I think he's a rookie this season. There's another one of my defenders. We are looking lit out here. I'm feeling free with this defender. I'm running around trying to do something. Third down, Stroud doesn't throw it away. The defense of the Colts ended up holding. We're backed up a little bit. Oh, man. Now a lot of it. All the way back to the 1. We have to try to get out of this bind here. Let's see what Richardson is going to do. Look, I have that boy Harrison in the slot. He's wide open and I'm flinging it to him. And we are all the way downfield. There is no way that you can guard Marvin Harrison Jr. one-on-one. Every time I see that dude, I'm going to end up going to him. Look, I'm dropping back right here. Stepping up in the pocket. That one's way too far. So that actually sets us up with a 4th down. I'm going to go for it anyway. You know I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Here I am, trying to find somebody. Flinging it deep in his Pittman. He is in that end zone for the score. What an arm by Richardson. He was going off of his back foot. And now we have to see if these Houston Texans are going to answer. C.J. Stroud with a 2nd and 9. Drop back down. He's throwing it. Sing it for me. I appreciate that, dog. This Colts defense is looking serious. The whole team in general is out here trying to do something, man. Sometimes it just takes a coach like Coach QJB to come to the organization and start flipping things around. We have a 3rd and 20. You know who I'm looking for. Over to the right side. There's Harrison pulling it down. He is definitely the go-to guy. We still have Pittman. We still have Pickens from that trade. And I am liking this guy McCarthy. He is starting to look like a really good running back. So this is one reason I want to come out and focus on doing one of these real franchise modes. Because right now, I'm just doing these single episodes where I try to flip it around and do something crazy. Unless you want to see more. But look at this dude dancing. I kind of like coming up with these crazy scenarios, so who knows what I'll do next. 4th and 10! Cut that music off! Y'all better not have been singing the user that time. So right before the half, Houston is finally going to get on the board. So we're in the 3rd quarter. Here's Stroud. Oh my gosh! Michael Thomas is on the squad. So you cannot count out any team on here, no matter who they are, no matter how big your lead is, because something crazy can always happen on Madden. But they are not getting that 2-point conversion. So we have the ball with a 3rd and 8. We have to get it together, man. We can't be out here slacking. There's Pickens with a reception. We are trying to do everything we can to get these first downs, to keep the drive moving. McCarthy right up the gut with a 1st down. Things are getting chippy here as we get closer to the 4th quarter. Look, I'm scrambling with Richardson. I'm taking off with him. Another 1st down, and he is high. 3rd and 13. I'm keeping it on the ground. And we are so close to a first. I did end up running a QB sneak. Ended up getting it. Here's McCarthy right up the middle, and he's in there. Hey, I thought they was about to do a wrestling move on my boy real quick. So now I'm over here messing around a little bit. We are in the fourth quarter, clutch time, crunch time. However, that probably was not a good idea. Wait, maybe it is! Another pick! But as I said before, you can never count anybody out. Especially when you had me on the game, because I'm always trying to run up the score. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute! Oh no, we fumbled. They're all the way on the 1. The Houston Texans are gonna punch it in. Keenan Allen, dude, they got all kinds of receivers, don't they? And on the 2-point conversion, no sir! We are getting a sack that time. So I'm like, all right. We got a 4th and 6. I don't know what I'm doing still, dude. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm taking off with Richardson. I really wanted to try to get it to my boy Marvin Harrison Jr. some more. Another 4th down. We only have a minute in the game. I'm launching it deep. Ooh, he even took a hit at the end of that one. So can you believe what you are seeing right now? The Houston Texans have an opportunity. I should not have been playing around. They have the opportunity to take the lead here. CJ Stroud with time. Over the middle, and they get it! This kid is unbelievable. I know you saw that boy Marvin Harrison Jr. on the sideline. He was looking like he was locked in. Oh, man. All we have to do is get in field goal range to try to get this victory. Sunday Night Football. 2nd down and 10. Richardson has all kinds of routes going deep. By the way, we have no timeouts. I'm trying to launch this one, and here's that guy! Marvin Harrison Jr. Caught it, and it's in there for the touchdown! This dude is amazing. The 2-point conversion is good. My, oh my. But like I said, you can never count anybody out. Here's CJ Stroud finding somebody on the sideline, and there's a flag. Oh my gosh, they really called unnecessary roughness on that dude. What? The referees are trying to cheat out here. So look at where they are now. The final play of the game. Stroud has time. The user. Gonna walk out of here with a W. The Anchorage, Alaska Colts get it done at home, freezing temperatures. There's Coach QJB. So I'll be back with some more franchise mode. Who knows what idea I'll come up with next? You can leave some suggestions down in the comments, of course. Drop me a like and subscribe. Take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.